We are halfway through our transatlantic voyage across the pond into America, and it's yeah, it's exactly what I expected. So the crossing itself is going very, very well. We are on day 3. Today we have got 2 more to go before we hit Corner Brook in Newfoundland, which is currently being battered by a hurricane. So we're going to arrive into a port that is, well, by the sounds of it, going to be devastated. Now, I'm sure we're going to be fine, but yeah, that's the current consensus, that's the current concern, I should say, amongst the guests and the crew on board this ship. But we're making good progress. We're going to go, and hopefully everything will be okay in Canada. But yes, it's a transatlantic, so a few weird things have started to happen today. First of all, the internet. Gone. Now that, for me, is devastating because my job relies on the internet. I literally could do nothing for 4 hours. So that was an interesting day to decline every single person that entered my office a quote. I said, hey, I'm so sorry, you have to come back later on and I'll call you later on. So yeah, difficult day in terms of managing expectations today, but hey, the internet's now back, and everybody who I spoke to and let down, I've now rectified, and we've at least given some prices away. So not the best day in terms of revenue, but in terms of getting out there and meeting guests, because of course, if I can't be at my desk, I can then be elsewhere, being social, being visible, being seen by guests. So yes, very good day in terms of that. My wake show, I was on the wake show this morning. That went very, very well as well. In terms of how the actual crossing is going in terms of the ship and the water, it's going well. I'm quite surprised how little I feel the rock of the ship. I mean, I look outside my window and there's waves that splash, you know, and you get a lot of spray on my window. I'm on deck 4, so the waves are quite big, but I don't feel, you know, that I'm being thrown around by the sea. Bearing in mind there's a storm ahead of us and a hurricane ahead of that, it's smooth. There was a point today though, I have to go to the Vista Lounge. It's the sort of elite guests, all our elite guests go there for drinks and have like a bit of a party every day. And I have to go and make sure that I'm visible and people can see me and I can talk to people, and it's great. But I was walking back from this lounge. Now this lounge is at the back of the ship, right at the very back of the ship. And I had to go back to my cabin at the front of the ship. So I thought, you know, instead of going through this ship, it's formal night, it's very, very busy, there's photographers everywhere, I'm going to try and avoid all this. I'm going to go the cold way. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to walk back from the back of the ship to the front of the ship. I'm going to walk back to my cabin down the promenade deck, which is outdoors. And I remember walking from the back of the ship to the front, and I could literally see the yaw, the pitch of the ship going up and down and up and down and up and down. And it was crazy to see something as big as this really yaw, really move with the water. It was awesome to see, kind of terrifying, but really, really cool. I'm weird, I like this kind of stuff. Another super crazy thing that happened today, I spoke to a celebrity. Turns out there's a guest on this voyage. Her name is Sue. And Sue was once upon a time in a TV show called Only Fools and Horses. She played Marlene Boyce. I mean, this is before my time, you know, I had to do my research. Marlene Boyce is on this cruise, and she played Boyce's wife in Only Fools and Horses. She's on here with her real husband, and her real husband forgot his jacket, his blazer, for 4 more nights. And of course, you know, you want to look all nice and posh for your formal night. So yes, I'm now loaning my blazer, my jacket to Marlene Boyce's real husband. Only on cruise ships can you get things as random as this happening to you. So yes, it's all in one day. Tomorrow we have another sea day. The day after that we have another sea day. Hopefully our internet will maintain itself. That's a big wave that's just crashed against my window. I'm going to get some food. Good night from Sky Princess.